Okay, all right. Some of y'all not getting it. I got to be a little more detailed. That's why the screen is black, because the knowledge being shared here is shedding light. The light is so bright, the screen look like it's black, but it's not. But the light got to come from you. You got to share some light. So I'm doing my part. Now, anybody who's upset, oh, this is Staying in the Light Radio for those who first time. And my name is Kaiser. For those of you who are upset with this, they call it segregation, I'm going to tell you why you're upset. And not for the reason you think. You know, if you want to, let's make it look like this. If you want to maintain power, however, you had disabilities, but other people had more abilities, who had more. Let's just say they had more talent than you. Let's use it like that. So how would you use those? How would you harness that talent? Well, you would make them feel like they're worthless. They don't have any talent, and they need you to show them how to do something. Now, this goes on for decades. Not just This is not just a class. This is a program of how to make a slave for generations. You make the people feel like they cannot do nothing without you. You make the people feel like they need you to show them the way. So they're always in your face asking you for something, begging to be with you, marrying you. So what does this do for these people? These people have become self-haters because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in their abilities. They don't they don't want to walk in a building and feel like they own the building. They don't want to walk proud and feel like they can stand with any other people on the planet who produce for themselves and are really free. That has been washed out of them, bred out of them, so to speak. So they're going to fight to stay a slave. They don't want to be free. And this is something that happened to us as a people because after they was taken off the plantation, they say, I don't know how much of it is true because I wasn't there. And I don't believe everything I read. Matter of fact, I don't believe nothing what I read, only what I experience. But there was something going on that made melanated people feel worthless. Without any confidence in themselves. So they stayed on the plantation. They went back to the plantation. Those they didn't know what to do. So if somebody say you free, they say, what? Free what? Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm enjoying myself over here. Because they don't know what freedom is. So generations and generations go by. Now, everybody else, every other people on the planet is creating their own societies. Now, these are the people who ancestors created to civilize all the people in the world. The ancestors civilized the whole planet, but they have been made so low that they think they haven't done anything. They celebrate 1 month a year, like all they have accomplished. And just look at the feature will show you they've been here since the beginning. If you know anything about genetics, you know that the dark is the dominant, always has been, always will. So it's a matter of miseducation that caused these people to say, he want us to protest. He want to put the uh uh what they call it, martial law. You have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm old school. I was here before the fall of integration. You see, I went to all my people's schools. I worked in all my people buildings. We had businesses, banks, restaurants, hotels. I lived all that. And I want it back in my lifetime. Because these colored people sold us out. They didn't look like me. They was colored people. Like you got in South Africa, you got black, white, and you got colored. Most part it was colored people. It's not always skin tone to tell you who the colored people are. Some of them are dark skinned as well. So it's the colored people that sold us out to civil rights, which was slavery, disguised as rights. But they took away your rights. You couldn't do nothing for yourself. You had to get permission from the man. That's slavery. You got to go for a job. You got to have somebody hire you out. And you think you're free when other people, they got their own jobs. They create jobs for themselves. You see, this is new to you because you never heard of being free. It's a sin to go to another people to hire you. That's slavery. So this man is losing his meal ticket by freeing you, and you should applaud them because you have been a meal ticket for the whole world. Abraham seed, the whole world being blessed. Yes, you. So now, since this is the end of time, this is the end. You supposed to be free. Each man going to go back to their own nation. That's right. Everybody going to go back to their own. And who's going to be in America when everybody go to their own nation? You. So if you want to run this great country, you better learn how to run your community, run your cities, run your states, because you got to run the world. You got to take it back before they kill each other. When we ruled with iron fists. We didn't have all these wars when we was ruling. No. With one war, when we ruled the world, we took control and that was it. All the wars stopped. I don't mean for a few years, I mean for generations, for hundreds of years. Because we was ruling. Well, this man ruling, that's always wars because he don't know how to rule. He's fighting each other to rule because he's not united. I'm getting a little too much information here, but I'm upset. I got to just talk it out because y'all people, my people, y'all so miseducated. You don't see the advantages of being free to build your own communities. You want to blame him for freeing you, and when you should be with joy. I've been praying for this day. I don't know if prayer the right word, but I miss my communities growing up. We had our own movie theaters. I worked in them. We had our own dining rooms. I worked in them. We had our own hotels. I worked in them. Yeah, I'm old school. I was born in the 40s. And by the time I got to be a grown man, they was cutting all that down. They were saying we needed civil rights. You see? So they gave us civil rights and took the community away from us. Took our support group, took our knowledge base. I went to all black school. Teachers, beautiful teachers. We children didn't act out in school. Children didn't act out nowhere because the community had our back. Wasn't no poverty, was no dope, was none of that because we didn't play that. Okay. Anybody want to come in and talk? I'm about winding up here. Okay, well that's it. I thank you for your attentiveness and stop crying about being free because you got to be responsible to build something for yourself. You don't need nobody. You got all the talent. You've been to their schools. You got all the talent you need. Being free is a job. And it looks like a lot of people don't want that job of being free. Wow, wow, what I do. I'm glad to see it this day come. We got to be forced to unite because that's the only thing going to make us unite. But some of y'all want to get back on a plantation. Go ahead. Well, they won't let you in. What you gonna do then?